Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 10 of Horimiya and this episode is called Jealousy. I'm really hoping this episode is better than the last one because man, these episodes have been kind of really falling off as time goes on. The less and less it's about Hori and Mia, the less I care about what's going on in the show. And it's just kind of the way it is, man, unfortunately. But hopefully this covers characters we care about, and not perverted teachers.
Miyamura-kun wa kami ga nagai hou ga suki datta.
Wait a minute. We all know that Mia does not like horror movies. And also, who's this dude saying that he preferred Mia with long hair? Is this the jealousy thing? Or are they trying to mislead us here? I've never even seen this kid before, so I'm very confused. As usual, this is a common theme for the second season of this show.
Ima no tanoshisou na Miyamura-kun mo mata yoshi.
Oh my god. Bro just straight up publicly took a picture of this dude. A little creepy. Just a bit creepy, I think. So I guess he could relate to Miyamura when his hair was longer and he had glasses. But now that Mia's not really wearing glasses anymore and he cut his hair, but he's more kind of fun and outgoing, he's like, alright, I guess that's fine too. But who is this guy? Why do we care? Like, what's going on here? Does he have a crush on him? Like, what's happening? These relationships in this show sometimes. Yeah, as I said, I'm pretty sure it's not Mia who likes that stuff. And for some reason, Hori has not caught on to the fact that he also does not like that stuff. Now, what he does like is watching that stuff with Hori, because that's his boo thing and he loves her. But, like, he don't enjoy that stuff, honestly, and he wouldn't watch it if she didn't make him, so. That's an excellent question. We need more context and figure out what's going on here. Is this just like a bromance? Does he just resonate with him because he feels like he's a like-minded person? See, before, back in season 1, we used to laugh at the fact that Hori would only get jealous when Mia was in the presence of dudes. Like, she'd never get jealous of chicks. She'd only get jealous when he was in the presence of dudes because she feels like, for some reason, her man can be stolen by another man. But I called her silly for it, but she might not be wrong here because... yeah, she might not be wrong. I love their family, man. There's never a dull moment with them. Mom's in the back just cooking. She's just vibing. Dad's being a freaking deadbeat as usual. No, actually, it looks like he's helping out in the kitchen, and he's been home a lot in this. As a matter of fact, yeah, we've seen him home more times in the Missing Pieces than in the main story. Maybe he is one of the missing pieces. And then Shota is adorable as usual.
Nani?
Okay, Hori, what the fuck? What are you doing, Hori? Oh my god. Yeah, that's not normal. You should not have smell samples of people. That's weird. You shouldn't be able to fucking sniff your boyfriend and know what dudes have been around him at any given moment. That is some next level jealousy. And she's, like I said, she's only this jealous of other dudes. She's not this, she never gets jealous about women. It's so weird. I mean, it's starting to become more and more valid, but still. Bro, If I cheat on you, I'll just come out and say it. I mean, that helps. That certainly helps. And he's just like, yeah, thanks, I guess. And the funny part is, I feel like she's telling the truth. Obviously, she would never cheat on him, though, but still, that's pretty funny.
探してるだけでたまにコード引っこ抜かれるもん。自分なりにやっているけどさ。
How do you just quietly walk up on somebody, sniff all three of them, and then just walk off without saying anything? And they tried to play it cool, but come on, man. Oh my god.
何を一瞬で終わらす気なの？俺の命？言ってもしょうがないから言わない。早く目を閉じろ。
I cannot think of a worse way than this to approach this situation. Why would you invite this man to your room and tell him to close his eyes so you can do something to him? Like, of course he would be scared.
貴様が一番近づきそうだからな。誰に？どういうこと？うるせえ。
Oh, did he just store his smell because he figured that he's the one that would probably hit on Hori? This is Miyamura in Hori mode. Oh my god. This is the only person he's concerned about trying to make a move on Hori. And the funny part is, I don't think he would do that. I don't think he would do that.
渡部。
ああ、ごめんね。今宮村くんフォルダに保存するから待っ
This show has no shortage of fucking creepers, man. What is going on? Author of this show. What's happening? What is your fascination with creepy ass people? We're starting to get fucking inundated with all these fucking creepers, and it's driving me insane. Why is it okay to just openly do this? My boy got a Miyamura folder in his phone, and he's like okay with just saying it out loud. He's taking public pictures of him without even, like, he's not even hiding it. This is just weird.
宮村が好きなの？
好きとかそういうレベルじゃないんだ。もうなんだろうねこれ。異常な興味。
Oh my god. I wish I really had a firm understanding of what this is. Like, he said it's just a fascination. Like, almost like he's idolizing him or something. It's almost like a parasocial relationship between like a streamer or whatever. But the creepy one where, they do shit like this. It's weird. I can't really lock down what's going on here, but I don't like it. That's one thing I can tell you for sure, is I'm not a fan.
じゃあ渡部は宮村見てるだけでいいんだ。
できることなら触れたいさ。
あ、ごめん、そういうことじゃねえ。こう話しかけたりするとか。
心配ご無用。録音済みさ。
あ、渡部くん。どうしよう、マジで心配。ねえ、一緒にやろうよ。
石川くん、今もし僕の上に直径2キロの隕石が落ちてきたとしよう。それでも幸せだ。眩しい。
その
I feel like this was a mistake. I feel like I should have just stuck to the first season of this show and just left it at that. I was having so much fun during the beginning of this. I don't care about Watabe. I don't care about this dude or nothing he got going on. Like, none of this is of any concern to me. Just show me more just show me more Horimiya. This is just creepy. It's just creepy. That's it. That's all it is uncomfortable and creepy. And it's not even because he's a dude. Like, most people think, oh, he's a dude, and that's what makes it creepy because, gay people. No, it has nothing to do with that. If he was female, if this was a female character and everything happened exactly the same way, it would still be fucking creepy. There's nothing about this that's not creepy, no matter who does it. It's just weird. That is creepy, man. Her sense of smell even tells her who has the most interest in him or not. Hori, you are scary, girl. I love Hori, man. I do. She is wonderful. I love her so much, but this is the crazy chick part of her. She is really weird when it comes to this shit.
してくれるのかと思ったわ。は？急に振り向くから。暴力でも振るってくれるかと思ったのに。
Oh my god. Ah, that's the Hori I love. What did she think he was gonna do? Turn around and slap the shit out of her? She probably would have loved it. What makes Hori so fucking endearing to me, and what makes me draw myself, she reminds me of my wife a lot. Because my wife, she likes, you know, she wants me to do shit, like rough shit to her too sometimes, and it's not really in my personality. But on the off chance that I do, oh my god, she will lose her mind. So like, Hori is in the same boat. I can't believe how disappointed she is that he didn't rough her up.
言うので今日は帰りますバカ。
ちょっと誰がバカなのよ。もうほんとムカつく。
She ran into the fucking wall. Oh my god, that is absolutely hilarious. That is actually hilarious. Fucking Karma was just like, "Hi, nice to meet you." We figured we'd come early, you know, save you the trouble of having to worry about when it's gonna happen. We'll just get this out of the way very quickly. That's what you get. Slapping your boyfriend. Don't be abusive. This is the fucked up part. This is the hilarious part. And she is abusive to her man because he's not abusive to her. Tell me if that makes sense.
いや、なんでよってあなた。どうすんの？宮村くんがもう京ちゃんのことなんとも思ってなかったら。
That's a good question. You are kind of mean to him sometimes, unnecessarily, because you're a fucking psychopath and you take it out on him a lot. So, what are you gonna do if he gets fed up with your crazy ass behavior? Huh? I like Hori. I still do. Mind you, she reminds me of my wife, so I love her. But she's still crazy. That doesn't change the fact that she's crazy.
保証なんてないのよ。戦国に言われるとイラッとくるのに、河野さんに言われるとこの安心感。
Oh, and she's also just as unreasonable sometimes. She literally just repeated what Sengoku said, and she's like, when he says it, it pisses me off. But when she says it, I'm totally calm. Because rationality and females don't really mix all that much sometimes. I'm not trying to be sexist, but like, come on, bro. We know this. A lot of women, y'all know this is y'all. Stop playing.
あれ？そもそもなんでこんなに怒ってるんだろう。頼むから喧嘩の理由くらいは覚えといてくれよ。早く。
Remember the reason why you're fighting. No, don't remember because it's stupid. The reason that they're fighting, we're gonna rewind here and remind everybody why they're fighting. The reason that they're fighting is because he turned around very quickly and it got her hopes up because he thought she thought he was gonna slap the shit out of her or something, and she was disappointed because he didn't hit her or rough her up. Think about that for a moment. Just let that marinate. Let it process that for a second because it is just as stupid as it sounds. Did she really? Hori? Are you fucking serious? Why do y'all do these things? Ladies, come here. Come closer. Come here. Let's. Why do y'all do this stuff? What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you do this type of shit to your man? Is this type of stuff you engage in? It's unacceptable. Stop doing it. Don't do it ever again. Take some time. Think about your actions. We don't need this in our lives. You don't need it either. Just cut it out.
ごめんって言うだけじゃない。私が悪いんじゃない。
And that's the part that kills me. It's not like she doesn't know. It's not like she doesn't know that it's her fault. She is 100% aware that it is her fault. And all she needs to do is apologize. But her pride just will not let it happen. I had to go through this shit with my wife for it was, you know, actually it wasn't that long, because it took me some time to really make her understand how difficult she is to deal with sometimes. And eventually she got it. And like, man, I don't even have to ask for an apology. Like, whenever she's in the wrong, she knows it. And she will, it may take a little bit, but she will always come back and tell me she's in the wrong. She always does it in a super kind of, you know, pat me on the head, I'm so sorry, now cuddle me type of way. And I'm just like, yeah, okay, motherfucker. But like, she always apologizes every time, just like I apologize to her whenever I'm wrong. So like, just it's actually a lot easier than it sounds, guys. Just fucking apologize. We're talking about the person you love. It's not that hard.
室にもいなかった。更衣室にもだ。心配だ。
声入ったんですか？
まあ、この話はいいとして。
No, don't you that aside, motherfucker. Don't you that aside. God damn it, man. I hate this dude so much. Wait a minute. I remember this. This is a callback. We've seen her say this before. This is her second admission that she always gets unreasonably upset and treats him poorly. Yes, she realizes it, Miyamura. She knows it. Most women do. Most women are 100%, or you know what? We ain't even gonna make this about women, because as a matter of fact, this is just a relationship thing. Most people who are treating their partners like shit knows it. They know it. They just can't bring forth or muster up the nerve to apologize about it or to say they're sorry, because to say they're sorry is to admit that they're wrong, and they just can't do that out loud. You can't say you're wrong out loud. That's blasphemy. Oh my god. And that's the thing too, like her biggest fear is just like, I'm fucked up. I have a bunch of problems, and eventually he's gonna hate me and he's gonna leave me because of these issues. But like I said, if you work them out, if you let them be known, if you acknowledge them and you work through them and you apologize whenever they come up, then it's not that big of a problem, because at the end of the day, you're still my girl. Like I fucking married you for a reason. I'm talking about my wife now. I have just started talking about, dude, and the reason that just happened, that was like subconscious. I literally like shifted over to talking about my wife, because I swear to God, dude, my wife is so similar to Hori, which is why I really love her so much, despite the fact that she got so many issues and problems. Like, she reminds me so much of Squishy. But yeah, there it is.
そうよ、あんたは何も悪くないんだからね。悪いのはいつもこの私なの。わかった？
You didn't do anything wrong. It's always my fault. It's probably not always your fault, but you do tend to seem to be the root of a lot of the issues that you guys have. Not gonna lie. But like I said, noticing it, realizing it, recognizing it, that's all it takes, man. Your relationship will last forever, flaws or not. People will look from the outside in and they'll see you guys going at it and they'll be like, what the fuck? Like, how do they deal with each other? It's because you both have a good understanding and a line of communication as to what's going on between you two. That's all you need, really. You can get through a lot of stuff with proper communication.
愛してこいや宮村指をもっとこうイエーイって
いえ
やめろ原告持って
He is the worst person to be taking any advice from. Don't listen to that idiot. He don't know nothing about nothing.
はやめてよ井浦目指すのは逆に井浦以外なら誰でもいいから
Be like anyone except him. Point made. Nobody likes Iura. Iura don't even like him. He's not even the same dude when he goes home. His entire personality is a front. Like don't trust nothing that guy says.
井浦もパーカー着てたでしょ注意したの
もうしてない。だってどうせ直せないだろあの子は。
See, like I said, everybody's given up on Iura. He just kind of floats around. Nobody takes him seriously or has any type of hope for him.
どうしたのいきなり。
宮村そのパーカ
早く行こう。さすが。
Oh boy, whose hoodie are you wearing, Miyamura? Why are you trying to make your waifu mad? What are you doing?
うるさ。
Okay, what's the deal with the hoodie, man? Oh, the machine does. Oh, okay. Alright, okay, now it makes sense. Why did she catch that, though?
それに宮村の匂いは私が一番好きな匂いだから
She said his scent is her favorite. And he couldn't resist, man. He couldn't resist. Ah, my boy Mia. He mans up when it counts. Not often enough, though. See, that's what I like to see. This is why I watch Horimiya. It's because of Hori and Mia. And anything that's not involving them isn't immediately dismissed, or it's not something I immediately don't care about. But it has to be interesting. It has to be endearing. It has to be relevant. It has to, like, you know, it has to be something involved with the cultivation, or is that right? Cultivation? Is that all right? Somebody will correct me. Of, you know, the relationships that exist in the show. There's all this other side shit that, you know, adds context and stuff, and it's fine. But for the most part, I could do without it. We don't need a lot of this extra stuff with these side characters and stuff. Like that weird dude, we didn't even realize or understand what that was even about with him. We never even got a conclusion to that whole scenario. It was just being a creeper, and then it just stopped. We don't know if he actually likes Miyamura. We don't know if it's just like a weird kind of parasocial idol kind of thing. It was a waste of time. That whole thing, all of that could have been taken completely out of the episode, and we could have added more stuff about Hori and Mia. Like, that's just my opinion. For everybody who likes all this other stuff or whatever, that's fine. But it ruins the show for me. Like and if you watch this, if you've watched this all the way through, you can literally see my entire demeanor and how I'm talking about the anime change depending on what's going on at any given moment. My excitement, my enthusiasm, you know, just everything changes when it's like something that I'm not interested in happening in this show. And that's a big issue with the missing pieces in this show specifically, is there's a whole lot of who gives a fuck going on. Like, who gives a shit? Nobody cares about any of these people or this crap. But whenever Hori and Mia are on the screen, it's always great. It's always great. And I got so much to say about them. So, I don't know, man. I'm very lukewarm about season 2. If I just had to judge it specifically on all the Hori and Mia moments, I'm just as happy with it as I was with the first season. But almost everything else is just like meh, you know? Like, I put it this way, I absolutely would not have continued watching this show if the bulk of the show was like all the stuff that's not Hori and Mia. Like, if you took Hori Mia out of the equation, I wouldn't watch this show at all. I'd probably only be interested in maybe Toru. And that's it. Like, everybody else is pretty boring, and I don't really care about them. Sakura's cool, I guess. And Remy and Sengoku are kind of interesting too. They're dynamic, but the show ain't even about their relationship. It's just stuff happening around them. So, you know, as I said, I still love Horimiya as a concept in a show. I just don't like all this other stuff that ain't got nothing to do with them. You know, I feel like I'm not alone there either, but you tell me. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one.